This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Going to throw right away. That is caught downfield. It's Waller on the move past the 40. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there on the first play of the game. 45 yards. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He hits Adams, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. It's caught, left side, Bolden. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out in the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Jet sweep, Carr bats it forward. And he is going to lose yardage here. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. Here's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Mac Hollins, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Here's Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On play action, Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. A good pickup there at 22. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. Lawrence going to throw again. And incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Screenplay, here's ETN. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play.
They weren't fooled.
Not 1 second, not 1 bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They're going to run. Here's Bolden. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Carr going to throw. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will stay a 4-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Now ETN to start the drive. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From midfield now, Lawrence finds the open target, Arnold. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Now Lawrence on first down. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout. Offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You ready?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and that will keep this a 4-point game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Carr now on first down. He's got Renfro on the out route. On the move past the 40, down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfro, 59 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown Jaguars. Zay Jones, 46 yards. And the Jags have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play, the football comes out, Jacobs lost it, and the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Patterson now for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Meanwhile, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And some space here. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Touchdown, Raiders! Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr, and the Raiders have retaken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fields this way up at the 17. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them.
This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 55 yards. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they had this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And, boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Steps away to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown.
Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Nifty move. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action. Now Carr. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw, and that's complete to Adams. Down inside the 10. Touchdown! Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr, and they are able to add on to their advantage. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Lawrence to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Lawrence. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Balone Nichols in there to take him down. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
They flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. Still not a first yet. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bullying his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 28-24 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Carr now on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 23 yards, the final tally. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just went.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 30, 10, touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to 4. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Carr's throw complete to Hollins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now he's getting... The second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Etienne up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. Two tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And it has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken around the 12. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. From just shy of midfield, Carr will find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Carr out to his left. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfrow with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Carlson on for the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
Come on. Hey.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He'll buy some time right. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Dalton off play action. There's Chris Olave. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action here with Dalton. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now, touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw is Hill. Touchdown, Saints. Adam Troutman from 3 yards out. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, is being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. 3rd and long, it's Hill. That's to his running back, it's Alvin Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Hill. And this one's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing on 3rd down, Hill. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as Hill. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I can tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do.
Touchdown! Jarvis Landry, 36 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And, oh, That's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
It's Chris Harris with a pick.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Throwing again on second down. Hill. And it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to...
Here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Marcus May with a pick.
That's such a costly interception, nearly a pick-6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Second down and goal. Hill. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They snap it to Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing is Smith. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Myers' kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Hill looks to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. On 4th down, Hill. Going deep here for Landry.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 81 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes, right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Saints.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Come on.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. He hits his target. Lockett.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
36 yards on the play.
But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
2nd and 5 now. Smith. This is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 33 yards.
And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Fields it right around the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. They snap it on 4th to Hill.
Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Play fake. Hill. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
Usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's the defense as a whole, all locked in.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Trey Mo, and welcome to Superstar KO. All right, let's get it in. Want to play by yourself? Hit 1v1. You and a buddy? Hit 2v2. Or if you're really trying to squad up, hit that... All right, next up, let's get your team, player. From shore to shore, watch this team score. It's the Record Breakers. All right, y'all, let's stack your lineup with some X factors. You can't cover what you can't catch. The secondary can't miss a step against Tyreek. DeAndre Hopkins. This man makes it happen every time he touches the field. Donald brings it like the quarterback owes him money. It's GMP against the record breakers. Listen up. You get one drive at your own 25, but you can't kick. Tug of war is for ties only. Show Trey Mo that you're a superstar too. Offense is about to start this matchup of Superstar KO. So buckle your chin strap and let's go. Now Dak. Tight window for DeAndre, and it's picked off. Giving the ball up, and show him how to step up and make the most of the moment. It's Superstar KO. Don't cave under pressure. First run, Nick Chubb. Hold up. You can't go that far. Aaron Donald want to talk to you. Look, I'm trying to be positive, but you got to get more yards from your play. You'll run out of downs at this rate. On second down, it's Chubb.
Okay, break.
Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Looking deep for Stephon Diggs. Bam! The hit jarred it loose. Incomplete. It's second down now, and you don't want that same result from your first down call. Find something that works. On second down, it's Chubb. And he fights forward for a decent run. Good work. Record breakers bring in extra DBs to make him think twice about passing. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. Can he do it himself? It's a foot race. Let's just repeat that. Great game.
Here we go, here we go. Bring it. Ready.
Chubb grabs the first down. And they read that one. Lucky to get a small gain. Go and open that playbook up. Make the defense respect you. It's second down. Might as well. This time, he'll throw it. Rolling right. Throws it across his body, but it's intercepted. Come on now. Only one QB I know can pull that off. Their pass is... It's tug of war time, and we've got something a little bit different for y'all. The end zones are going to get bigger after both teams run a play. Score first, and you're moving on.
Hey,
letting it fly from midfield. And his first hookup with no.
On the check.
Running it with Nick Chubb. And he's back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. DeAndre Hopkins in motion. Trey Mo tip for your GMP. Keep an eye on it. Now Dak. And he fires one incomplete.
Ready, set.
They go shotgun. Going for the home run. Oh, man. You forgot how good he is. Let that swat remind you. Now Dak. Ground and pound, able to knock it down.
Let's go now.
Now they run to the left side. Looking deep for Stephon Diggs. Love the excitement on a deep throw. Just wish he could have caught it. It's tug of war now. Find the inspiration from somewhere, because your offense has to move the ball downfield. Now Dak. Breaking down the coverage for a record breakers touchdown. Record breakers! Moving on to that next round. So you just won your first game of Superstar KO. And now for the best part about winning, go choose another X Factor.
They cannot hold us
From the
down.
San Francisco 49ers, let's hear it for Fred Warner. All right, Record Breakers against GMP. You got yourself a nice win there, but now you in round two. You'll earn more respect after you win a few. Coach probably is screaming what I'm about to calmly say. Don't start with a negative play.
Dixie Maverick. 19 Lions.
1st and 10. He'll throw it. They gave you space. Now make them pay for it, Diggs.
On the jump.
First run, Saquon Barkley. Aaron Donald wants a word with you. Matter of fact, meet him back this way. Come on, get your head in the game. You got to figure this out before they do.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looks to throw out the shotgun. Good effort, son. But you got to get those feet down. Record breakers bring in extra DBs to make them think twice about passing. Drops back to throw here on third. Tight window for Evans, and that's going to be picked off. Drives through the defense, going to push that big arm out. Forgot something? It's... Make it so your defense is done for the day. Avoid tug-of-war by scoring. You can handle that, right? Now Dak. Tight window for DeAndre, and it's picked off. And they won't catch him. Touchdown, GNP. Record breaker. No shame in your game. Hurry back. The fundamentals. It's Superstar KO time. And your superstar, Anderson Fisher, won't disappoint. DBs know they don't want that smoke with King Henry. That stiff arm is mean. Derwin James is unshakable and unfakeable. Let's go. The fundamentals versus the fundamentals. Welcome to Superstar KO. It's real simple. One drive from your 25 to score. Oh, yeah, no kicking. You got this, right? May the best squad win. It's Superstar KO time. Let's start this thing off right. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Hey, it's better that it happened on 1st and not 4th down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. Dropping back. Fundamentals looking to throw again. And that is... What are you thinking? 3rd time is the charm? Could be. Let's see. Drops back here to throw on 3rd. And he comes back with one. Complete. They got you against the ropes now. You need your best counterpunch to extend this drive. He's in there to make a huge stop for his defense. No first down. If you score, you win. It's that simple for you. They wasted their drive, but don't waste yours. 1st and 10, he'll throw it. Tight window for Cooper, and it's picked off. That pass is it's tug of war, but with a twist. After both teams run a play, the field gets smaller. Be the first to score, and it's over. Remember, if you start a play in your own end zone, you need to get that ball out of there, or the other team gets a safety. Back to pass. And it pops free. That collision just jarred the ball loose.
Here we go.
They'll throw from the 50. Oh, no! Stopped on the sack. There's a 5-yard loss. And after the mad dash, the fundamentals will retain possession. They'll throw here. Oh, and he couldn't hang on through the contact. Incomplete.
Go.
Drops back to throw it. And his first hookup with Amari Cooper.
Here we go. Back. Great 15.
Back to pass. Jalen Ramsey clock it in. Just in time for the INT. Jalen Ramsey with the...
Here we go.
Looks to throw. Looking left side, but it's...
Here we go.
Your offense got you here, so let your offense win it for you. Easy. In motion goes Juju. Hey, look out, fundamental defense. They'll throw here. And the first catch for Juju Smith-Schuster. Looks to throw it. And the first catch for Juju Smith. And he is into the end zone for a fundamentals touchdown. You're on the verge of victory, fundamentals. See you soon. Breaking hearts and breaking records on the field. It's the Record Breakers. You won't be in anybody's shadow if you continue your superstar level of play. Do your thing, TJ Watt. One of the best linebackers in the game, Fred Warner. As decorated as his career is, Brady has not lost that competitive edge or desire to win. It's the Record Breakers versus the Record Breakers. Let your superstars do what made them superstars, and you'll be good. I'm Trey Moe, and I wouldn't steer you wrong. Now go get after it. Let the game begin. Somebody's getting KO'd, and we'll find out shortly. Here's Brady, 1st and 10. And he's sending it downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit jars the ball free. It's 2nd down now. And you don't want that same result from your 1st down call. Find something that works. Going with a little play action here. Brady. Cooper Kupp just embarrassing defenses out there. Don't get much more open than that. Going with a little play action here. Brady. And this'll be... Throwing again on 2nd down. It's Brady. Fires a bullet out, but that's incomplete. What are you thinking? 3rd time is the charm? Could be. Let's see. Brady is throwing on 3rd. Wide open is his receiver. That's complete. Picks up some good yardage right there. Going with a little play action here. Brady. Cooper Kupp working over the middle. Nice catch. You can destroy the spirit of the D with plays like this. Man. Tests get a little harder once you get inside that 10. It's less room for mistakes. Running on 1st and goal, you just forget about him as you were trying to run? There's a reminder just in case. Popped for no gain. Going with a little play action here. Brady rolling to his left. And his throw's gonna be incomplete.
Ready, set.
Brady looking at 3rd and goal. Don't want to see that one incomplete. Now it's an ugly 4th down coming up.
Ready, set. Package, reload.
On 4th down, record breakers dropping back to throw. Breaking down the coverage for a record breakers touchdown.
Ready, set.
It appears they're going to throw for it. And he'll get in. 8-0. There should be no questions about what needs to happen. You need to score, and you need to convert the 2-point play. Clean sheet of downs. Prescott on 1st and 10. And his first pass here is going to be incomplete.
What are y'all doing? Come on, man. Come on. Really? This is not happening.
Hey, it's better that it happened on 1st and not 4th down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. From the gun, inside handoff. And he's free. Going down the right side. The 20, passing the 10. Save the records for later. Right now, they're breaking that defense for an RB touchdown. First run, Derrick Henry. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall. Record breakers. Moving on to that next round. Oh, you really trying to lock up the receivers by choosing job money. All right, record breakers against the record breakers. Here comes your second round opponent. They look tough. You got a game face? Better put it on. It's the first play of the game. Are you going to play it safe or take a big risk to see if you catch the defense off guard? Going with some play action here. Rodgers. Over the middle. That's Devontae Adams. Broke a big one there. Great call and great execution. Aaron Rodgers. Give up one more play like that, And this defense can count on extra conditioning in practice tomorrow. Now, Rodgers. And he will find his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he goes down short of the 10-yard line. Ball security is the highest priority in the red zone. Don't waste the effort to get here and turn it over. Here's Rodgers, 1st and 10. Breaking down the coverage for a record breaker's touchdown. Looking to maybe throw it here. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Keep your focus on getting that touchdown. The two-point play will work itself out. Going with a little play action here. Brady. Going real big, real fast, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that's what I like. Come on, guys, what are you doing?
Going with a little play action here. Brady slings this one.